LR, the Liberal Redneck here. Coming to you from a country watching the Republican Party, like the Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz, melt away into nothing. The party was already in dire straits, and then along came Trump. No one, including Trump, thought he would win the election in 2016, and when his Russian handlers stepped in and made it happen, Republicans were ecstatic. They did not realize he was bringing a clown car to Washington filled with clowns much scarier than anything created by Stephen King. Thrilled at the prospect of being in total control of the government, they chose to look the other way when the chaos ensued. Trump had one goal: to skim as much money as possible for his personal coffers. And he succeeded to the extent that he left office having personally absconded with $1.6 billion from the U.S. Treasury via any means he could come up with. His single legislative accomplishment was passing a gigantic tax cut for the uber-wealthy like himself. Everything else was an abject failure. As a result, Republicans lost control of the House of Representatives in the midterm elections in 2018 and the rest of the government in his re-election bid in 2020. In only 4 years, they went from total control to zero control, and the result is driving them completely over the cliff like a herd of lemmings. In a panic at losing his prosecution-exempt status as President of the United States, Trump tried desperately to overturn the election results by filing over 60 unsuccessful lawsuits and inciting a riot at our nation's capital and begging Republican-controlled state legislators to ignore the votes and make him the president. In support of his illegal actions, 147 Republican members of our Congress voted to overturn the election and declare Trump the winner. Their efforts, like every other Trump project, was a complete failure. Not only did newly elected President Joe Biden immediately address the overwhelming problem of the COVID-19 pandemic with dramatic success, but he also pushed through a widely endorsed economic relief plan for struggling Americans. Not a single Republican member of Congress voted for the economic relief. But in a truly desperate maneuver, they are blatantly calling it their bipartisan plan. If it weren't so pathetic, their efforts would be comical. Now that our government is once again in capable hands, we can relax a bit and watch the shitstorm in a dumpster fire unfold in the multitude of lawsuits facing Trump, his inept family, and his deplorable supporters. They're about to find out that paybacks really are a bitch. You can reach me at theliberalredneck@gmail.com, and you can visit live with me and my talented colleagues for our weekly wrap-up every Friday at noon Central on blogtalkradio.com/theliberalredneck. Thanks for watching.